Welcome to our deep dive into history's most legendary shipwrecks. These underwater time capsules offer us a glimpse into the past, revealing stories of maritime disasters, human tragedy, and extraordinary engineering. From ancient vessels to modern-day tragedies, these sunken ships have fascinating stories to tell. They remind us of the power of the ocean and the fragility of human life, while also showcasing our enduring spirit of exploration and innovation. The RMS Titanic, a name synonymous with tragedy, was a marvel of engineering, thought to be unsinkable. On the night of April 14, 1912, this leviathan of the seas struck an iceberg on its maiden voyage across the Atlantic. The collision, a glancing blow along the starboard side, proved fatal. Within hours, the ship, once a symbol of human ingenuity, slipped beneath the waves, taking with it over 1,500 souls. The disaster shocked the world, leading to significant changes in maritime safety regulations, including the establishment of the International Ice Patrol and requirements for sufficient lifeboats aboard passenger ships. The Lusitania, a luxurious British ocean liner, met a tragic end on May 7, 1915. Sailing from New York to Liverpool, she was struck by a German U-boat torpedo off the coast of Ireland. The sinking was swift and brutal, claiming the lives of nearly 1,200 passengers and crew. The attack on the Lusitania, a civilian vessel, outraged the world and significantly shifted public opinion against Germany. While not the sole cause, the sinking of the Lusitania played a pivotal role in the United States' eventual entry into World War I. In the early morning hours of July 25, 1956, a dense fog shrouded the waters off the coast of Nantucket Island. It was here that two ocean liners, the Italian Andrea Doria and the Swedish Stockholm, collided in a tragedy that would forever be etched in maritime history. The Andrea Doria, struck on her starboard side, suffered a catastrophic blow. Despite valiant efforts, the once proud liner capsized and sank the following morning. Remarkably, due to the tireless work of rescue vessels and the relative proximity of the coast, the majority of the passengers and crew were saved. The sinking of the Andrea Doria serves as a stark reminder of the ever-present dangers of seafaring, even in seemingly modern times. Chapter 4, Mary Rose, Jewel of the Tudor Navy. In 1545, during a battle with a French fleet, the Mary Rose, one of the most powerful warships of its time, met a tragic end. As the pride of King Henry VIII's navy, she was heavily armed and considered a formidable force at sea. However, while engaged in battle off the coast of Portsmouth, England, the Mary Rose capsized and sank rapidly. Whether due to a sudden gust of wind catching her sails or a miscalculation in maneuvering, the ship foundered, taking with her over 400 men. The wreck of the Mary Rose lay undiscovered for centuries, a time capsule of Tudor naval history. Her rediscovery in 1971 and subsequent raising in 1982 provided an unprecedented glimpse into the maritime world of the 16th century. Chapter 5. HMS Victory, Lost but Not Forgotten. The HMS Victory, not to be confused with Admiral Nelson's flagship of Trafalgar fame, met a tragic end in 1744. This earlier Victory, a first-rate ship of the line, was lost in a storm while sailing from Lisbon to England. Carrying a large crew and a considerable amount of treasure, she vanished without a trace, leaving behind a mystery that has endured for centuries. The exact location of her sinking remained elusive until 2008, when she was discovered by a marine salvage company. Though her loss was a significant blow to the British Navy, the discovery of the wreck provided valuable insights into 18th century shipbuilding and naval warfare. Chapter 6. Queen Anne's Revenge Legacy of Blackbeard. Blackbeard, the legendary pirate who terrorized the Caribbean and the American colonies, sailed aboard the Queen Anne's Revenge, a fearsome frigate with a fearsome reputation. Originally a French slave ship named La Concorde, she was captured by Blackbeard in 1717 and became his flagship. For a year, Blackbeard commanded the Queen Anne's Revenge, amassing a fortune in plundered treasure. However, in 1718, the ship ran aground and sank in shallow waters off the coast of North Carolina. Some believe Blackbeard intentionally ran his ship aground, perhaps to lighten his load and escape pursuing authorities. The wreck of the Queen Anne's Revenge, discovered in 1996, has yielded a treasure trove of artifacts, offering a tangible link to the golden age of piracy. December 7th, 1941, a date that will live in infamy, marked the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. Among the casualties of that surprise attack was the USS Arizona, a Pennsylvania-class battleship moored at Battleship Row. Struck by multiple armor-piercing bombs, the Arizona exploded and sank in a matter of minutes, taking with her over 1,100 officers and crewmen. The wreck of the Arizona, still partially submerged in Pearl Harbor, serves as a poignant reminder of the human cost of war and a somber memorial to those who perished that day. Chapter 8. Vasa, a royal flop. The Vasa, a Swedish warship of unparalleled opulence and firepower, was intended to be a symbol of Swedish naval might. However, her maiden voyage in 1628 proved tragically short-lived. Just minutes after setting sail, a gust of wind caught her sails, causing her to heel sharply. Water rushed in through the open gun ports, and within moments the Vasa capsized and sank to the bottom of Stockholm Harbour. The sinking of the Vasa, a national embarrassment, was attributed to a combination of factors, including design flaws and a lack of stability. Remarkably well preserved due to the cold, brackish waters of the Baltic Sea, the Vasa was salvaged in 1961 and is now a popular museum ship, offering a unique glimpse into 17th century shipbuilding. Chapter 9. Endurance, trapped in the ice. In 1915, the Endurance, a sturdy polar exploration vessel, captained by Sir Ernest Shackleton, became trapped in the pack ice of the Weddell Sea. Despite the crew's best efforts to free the ship, the relentless pressure of the ice slowly crushed the Endurance, forcing Shackleton and his men to abandon ship. Stranded on the ice floes, Shackleton and his crew embarked on an epic journey of survival, enduring unimaginable hardships. Though the Endurance was lost, Shackleton's leadership and the crew's unwavering spirit ensured their survival, making their story one of the most remarkable tales of human endurance ever told. Chapter 10. MV Wilhelm Gustloff, a forgotten tragedy. The sinking of the MV Wilhelm Gustloff in January 1945 stands as one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history. Originally a German cruise ship, the Wilhelm Gustloff was requisitioned by the Kriegsmarine during World War II and used to evacuate civilians and military personnel from East Prussia ahead of the advancing Soviet army. Overcrowded with thousands of refugees, the ship was torpedoed by a Soviet submarine in the frigid waters of the Baltic Sea. The Wilhelm Gustloff sank rapidly, taking with her an estimated 9,000 people, the vast majority of whom were civilians, including women and children. The sinking of the Wilhelm Gustloff, often overshadowed by the broader context of World War II, serves as a stark reminder of the devastating human cost of conflict. Thanks for joining us on this journey through history's most famous shipwrecks. Each sunken vessel, from the Titanic to the Wilhelm Gustloff, holds within its shattered hull a unique and compelling story, a testament to the triumphs and tragedies of human endeavor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating historical content. And until next time, keep exploring the depths of history.